I really wanted to get stronger, put on some weight, and I think I accomplished those things. And
where are you at now?
About 285.
285.
Yeah. So.
Bench-wise, I mean, as far as numbers, where are you at as far as lifting right now?
I don't want to talk about my numbers.
No. Okay.
I'm confident. I'm confident with the summer, and I think we've made a lot of progress as a team as well.
Do you feel refreshed now after kind of having a break and getting ready for this camp?
I do. This is the most excited I've been for camp since I've been in college. So.
What was the best thing you did this summer?
This summer? I don't know.
Or the best thing you can say?
I spent time with family, and that was the best thing I did.
What makes you the most excited of the three?
I don't know what you'd call it, but I just feel like we haven't been living up to our potential as a team. I feel like with the athletes that we have, we could be a lot more successful than what we've been last year, and so I see untapped potential, and that makes me really excited.
Who's the best player you faced?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Coach Johnson's teams usually do bounce back from a sub-500 year. How important is it for you guys to continue that trend and to bounce back this year and to get to the top of the state?
It's incredibly important, not just to bounce back for this year, but to raise our level of play to a level that is competitive with other Power 5 programs. And I feel like in the past we've had a good season, had a bad season, and we've been sort of fluctuating up and down. It's important to me, at least, that in order to be a respected program, we win and then continue to have winning seasons and continue to compete.
What does your group need to do in terms of offensive line to be a strength this year?
We need to communicate better and just sort of have a greater sense of our identity as an offensive line, and just be a little more mature, and we all need to sort of develop into our roles a little better, and I think a lot of that happened in this offseason.
Do you think it helps having more experience with Taquan and understanding what he's going to do after he'd spent so much time with Justin, kind of a very different style of play?
It definitely helps, but we have nearly all of our starters on offense returning, so that gives me great confidence.
Have you enjoyed playing against the new defense, and what do you think is in store?
Of course, I love it. I think it's faster and more physical, and I mean, it's what we see more often in the season, so I think it's a great opportunity all around.
Are you excited to see what the havoc they're going to wreak on?
I really am, yeah. I really am. I think that style of defense is more conducive to the athletes that we have on defense. I think we'll have great success with it.
Coach Johnson was saying at the media day in Charlotte that, in the spring that they were doing some crazy stuff, just though they're firing blitzes and so forth. Did you kind of experience some of that yourself?
Yeah, and it's the same thing that like Clemson will do, and Duke does that too. So it's good to have that, to get used to that in practice, so that we're not taken aback by it when we see it in a game.
Parker, how's it feel just to get back to it?
Feels great. I'm excited. I love it.
What superhero were you?
I didn't have time to get a costume, so.
Camp this year feel a little bit different, which is the new gear, the new swag, the new locker room, everything.
Yeah, it definitely feels different. There's just a new energy as you walk through the locker room. I think everybody's a little bit pissed off about the way last year went, and so we're all kind of rededicated for this year, and that makes me excited.
Do you have it? Go ahead.
I was like, with new defense, how will it showcase this linebacker core with y'all's depth, with y'all's speed, with y'all's athleticism?
It's an overall more aggressive style of play, and I think that's the kind of athletes we have. We have aggressive athletes that want to come off the ball and hit somebody, and I think that mirrors our offense as well. So I'm excited to see that sort of physicality reflected on the defensive side.
Do you think it'll make you guys play more relaxed, having defense that's maybe more capable of getting turnovers? Do you feel like that kind of translates into the offense performing better? For
sure. We want long offensive drives and short defensive stops. So we want to go 3 and out when the defense is on the field, and we want to go for 12, 13 plays and score when the offense is on the field.
Do you feel like, having faced the defense for 3 years in spring ball, this is a chance to be one of the better defensive units you've seen?
I think so. Iron sharpens iron, and we've been busting heads every spring and every camp for the past 3 years, so I'm really excited with these guys.
What's the expectations of the defense this year?
Just go out and hit somebody, I think, to play controlled and to get turnovers and stops.
Do you have a least favorite drill that you guys go through?
Least favorite drill?
Yeah.
The marry the dog drill, but you'd have to ask Seawalk about that.
What makes it least favorite?
I don't know. It's just awkward.